Welcome to the Prop Market. I'm your host, the Prop King, and today I have NBA picks for November 30th, 2025. Six player props, one best bet for this last day of November. Absolutely love the picks we have today. One of the picks have been bumped a lot, so I decided to give an extra pick just in case you don't feel too comfortable playing that line at the number they have it at now after the bump because I wasn't able to get this show out in time before they bumped it. So, with that being said, I love the picks today. I will get to my stats here in a second. Want to remind you that every single pick I make, I bet myself, so I literally put my money where my mouth is. NFL show is currently available for Sunday, so absolutely love those picks. Go check those out. We've been doing really well with our NFL content. It's almost bordering our college basketball content. That's been absolutely unreal. If you've been part of my college basketball, you know we've been killing it. Unfortunately, Prize Picks, Underdog, those type of apps haven't been putting out a lot of college basketball in time for me to make a show, but I'll definitely have one coming up in the next day or so. So be tuned for the college basketball show. It's been absolutely money. Now we're going to get to our stats here. 16 of 13, 55% for our best bets. We didn't have one last show, but we will have one this show. And then overall for our player props, we're at 53%. First pick for today is going to be Kevin Durant. PRA season average is 32, PRA projection is 35. The Jazz have the second worst defense in the NBA, right behind the Washington Wizards. So they struggle defensively, and Utah, honestly, it's a bad spot for them. 37, 35 minutes in his last two games. I believe he was a healthy scratch for the last two games, kind of probably some rest games for him. So he's coming back, really fresh, which is important. It's the highest total on the board, probably due to the Jazz lack of defense, and they play a pretty good pace as well. Kevin Durant, an efficient scorer. He's coming in here. He's going to play his normal minutes unless it's a blowout, but hopefully the Jazz can keep it close enough to where Kevin Durant plays his normal minutes. His numbers got a little bit lower, so I kind of like it here. Give me the over 34 PRA for Kevin Durant. Next pick is Darius Garland. This is the pick I was kind of telling you guys about. His numbers kind of dropped quite a bit from when I made the pick at 27.5 PRA. This is a matchup where, Darius Garland's coming in, has missed and hit back and forth for the last six games. So he's been over and then he's under, over, under. Last game he was over, so he should be under, right? Playing the third best defense in the NBA as well versus the Celtics. Very strong defenders, should be guarded by Pritchard, who's a good defender in my opinion. Um, Also has to deal with Mitchell's high usage. And I expect him to stay around 32 minutes or a little lower. I absolutely love this under 27.5 PRA. It's got bumped down to 25.5 PRA in all honesty. So that's why I'm kind of giving you guys that option. It's still a little under my projection, but we got to go with that one. Paul George is a 76ers, PRA season average 21, PRA projection 24. A lot of players out for the 76ers. So it looks like no Embiid, no Oubre, possibly no Edgecombe. Minutes should be, increased just due to the fact of the lack of bodies available. The Hawks, middle of the road as far as defense, but very high as far as pace. A lot of attention will be played on Tyrese Maxey. We're talking about Paul George here, who's still, in my opinion, a top 30, scorer, a top 20 scorer in the NBA, to be honest. This guy can put points up in a hurry. If he gets, up to 25 minutes, I think he easily cashes this over 21.5 PRA. See him averaging 21 PRA, and that's in limited minutes, about 20 minutes a game. Next guy is LeBron James. Now we faded LeBron James twice on this show. So some people might think I'm a LeBron hater, but I'm going the other way today. I'm picking the old heads. We got Kevin Durant, Paul George, and now I'm gonna go with LeBron James here. PRA season average 30, PRA projection 34. Pelicans are ranked 27th in scoring defense, so they can't stop a nosebleed. And you got LeBron James. Game time decision might, also plays a factor. But he's averaging 33 minutes since he has returned, playing a bad defense. He only shot 38% in the last game, so I expect a bounce back. Should be getting a right spot for him. They've won four straight games since he's played. I'm looking for this fifth game to be more of a game where he's trying to get himself going, fill the stat sheet a little bit more. Uh, Over 32.5 PRA seems reasonable for LeBron James with him getting 33 to 35 minutes. Next guy is Dylan Harper of the Spurs. This is one of those picks that, man, we should. It's one of those picks, one prop king emoji. It's a dangerous pick, but it could work out well for us. Um, 19 season average, projection 18. Minutes should increase in his third game back. Now, if you don't believe his minutes will increase, well, this is probably not the pick for you, but I do believe he is. With the increase of minutes to possibly 20 or 21, what he was averaging before he left. I expect him to go over this number under in his last few games due to low minutes, but this is a good value spot for us here. I do understand some people not wanting to take Dylan Harper for obvious reasons because, yes, he hasn't played over 17 minutes since returning, but I believe the third game should ramp up a little bit more. Also, he plays against the second unit. Second unit for Minnesota is not nearly as good defensively as the first. So give me the over 16.5 PRA for Dylan Harper. And then last but not least, Deni Avdija. I'm probably saying that wrong. PRA season average 37, PRA projection 31. Facing the Thunder, who have the best defense in the NBA. So he's got a bad spot here. He's played the Thunder twice already. That also kind of puts him in a disadvantage. One game, he went off. In the first game, he had 45 PRA, but in the second game, they held him to 16 PRA. So I'm not saying they figured him out, but it seems like they figured something out. He's been 1 for 13 versus OKC, so not shooting the ball relatively well. I think the Thunder do a really good job of stopping the other team's best player or the guy that's hurting them. I wish I would have bid his under last game versus the Thunder, but we're getting him on the third time around. I think he goes under again. Give me the under 36.5 PRA for Deni Avdija. Now for my best bet, kind of staying with that theme. Thunder's defense number one in the NBA. The Blazers decent defensively. I think both teams will struggle to score. The Thunder won't score in bunches here. I think they will play good defense though. The 12.5 seems a little bit high, but it could be a blowout. And with a blowout, I think we easily cash. Give me the under 232 for Thunder versus the Blazers. Now for the quick recap, we got Durant over 34 PRA, Garland under 27.5 PRA, George over 21.5 PRA, LeBron James over 32.5 PRA, Dylan Harper over 16.5 PRA, and Avdija under 36.5 PRA. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Those three things are very important and they're all free. We've been up, crazy subscribers in the last month. Let's continue to help me grow. I do appreciate all the comments, all the likes. Even if you have another pick that you like, if someone put one in the comment section, I wasn't able to get to it, but I'm gonna do a better job because I want to respond to all the comments on a daily basis. Thank you for watching. Hopefully we go 6-0. That would be a great day. Also tagged in with our NFL picks that we have. I want to have a great Sunday. And like I always say, keep what you like, leave what you don't, and let's cash.